Oh, come on. I know that's the right one. Let me just look it up. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. You know there's a much better way to manage your passwords, right?
I mean, I just keep them written down so they're always close by.
Written down right next to your computer where anybody has access to them?
I mean, yes.
Okay, so what happens when you lose that piece of paper and can't find it? Look, I'm telling you, there's a much better way to manage your passwords.
Really?
Yes, and it's called NordPass. And with NordPass, you can store all your passwords in the cloud and gain access to them anywhere on any device.
Store everything online? That doesn't seem secure. There's always data breaches and hacks all the time.
And that's actually the best reason to store your information with NordPass. Let me ask you, do you know how to encrypt your passwords?
I can barely spell encrypt.
Exactly. Look, NordPass is built by cybersecurity experts that are continually improving their algorithm to keep your data safe. All your passwords are encrypted through NordPass and only you have access to your information. Not even NordPass employees can gain access to your information. And best of all, it's free.
Free?
Yes. There are premium features you can gain access to for $2.49 a month. That's less than the price of the coffee you're sipping on right now. And how many of those do you buy a day?
Don't judge my life.
And if you don't end up liking the premium features, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. Otherwise, it's completely free. Now, doesn't that sound better than that paper sheet method you got going on?
Yeah, I guess my method could use an upgrade.
Look, download it and try it right now. You got nothing to lose and only security and peace of mind to gain.
Hey guys, it is us Normies. We're back to watch more Vinland Saga. This is season 1, episode 12, The Land on the Far Bank. Yeah, I'm excited, man. Good job.
Land on the far bank.
Land on the Far Bank.
King Swain, maybe?
I have no idea what the Land of the Far Bank is. Maybe they're going to a land with the prince or princess. You know,
Is this a season? Is there a
these
season
got 'em,
finale?
You know,
I don't know. Is it?
Maybe they're going to Bristol? Because Bristol is on the shore.
maybe.
Hey,
Maybe.
Katie, do you
Yeah.
know this is a season finale?
No,
I don't know.
no.
don't
Season,
know.
season finale is like 24 episodes.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
for
Yeah, yeah, we're
so
pretty far.
we're not close to the.
We're at probably the halfway point right
We're
now.
halfway point, yeah.
But I think we should just leave all the surprise to the episodes. We're just going to go ahead and jump right into it, guys. Remember, this is not a market substitute for the active Vinland Saga show. Please support the OG content on Amazon Prime where we're watching it, and then come watch it with us. If you want to jump ahead, check out our Patreon. Our Uncuts are on there as well. If you can't do either of that, please comment, like, subscribe. That's what helps out for $3.99. You know, tell us about this show, man. Tell us how you feel, bro. You know, or
Yeah,
sis.
who's going to win, Tomlet, or was it what is his name?
Who would win, bro? Askeladd, Thorkel? You know?
No. What was his dad's name?
Thor's.
Thor's, or and then
Or Torkel.
Or Torkel. Yeah.
There
who
we
gets
Torkel. I mean, Torkel admitted
Said he's the strongest one, so there we go.
He
with
did?
that one. Yeah,
Yeah,
he said,
Thorkel said,
there's only one warrior stronger than me, and that was Thor's.
Dang.
Sick as fuck.
Yeah, Stores was that dude.
Thor's is that dude. They fucking
Man, if
messed up
Askeladd kills Thor's and Torkel, bro, he's MVP of all time, bro. I'm just going to say.
He didn't kill.
I mean, but he had a hand in it.
He didn't
had a
kill
hand
Thor's.
in it.
He had like 50 hands in it.
That's
okay?
cool.
I
But
like that.
it was under his direction, under his guidance, he killed that man. If
That's
he
a lot
kills,
of dope. But
And
hey,
if he kills
But not
Torkel,
like hand to hand though.
but I'm just saying, if he kills Torkel too,
That's
bro,
why I said there were like 50 hands involved.
alright, Mickey, go ahead and start us off, bro.
Anyway.
he the baddest OG out here.
I mean, pet molested.
Okay, ready?
Guess you.
Another build-up, kind of.
Yeah, I didn't like this. What the fuck did do that?
I liked it.
What do you mean?
I don't like the build up like that. Come on, man.
These last three episodes have been, I would say, more on the setup style of like something big. Like we've gotten.
Yeah, we got 3 episodes like this. I was
Alright.
hoping, like, bam, let's get it.
Oh, but I feel like when it comes though, it's gonna be great.
Yeah, I feel like they set up the lore, and I think they set up the history of what's happened, in the land, like in their land. I mean, just giving us real history of how Wales was created, how Britannia happened,
Yeah.
how they are the way they are, what Britannia was. They even brought up Arthur. I think Artorius is our Arthur.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
they cut to the sword.
I actually really like being. I mean, I'm not a big history buff, but I love watching all this stuff on the History Channel and just hearing it all connect. And I feel like in their tone and how they would say it back in the day, like talk about their history, is really really awesome. Just hearing, Thorfinn talk about what they were beforehand, who, like, this episode was awesome talking about Wales and how Wales was and how Wales wants to be far from, like they were the first ones there apparently or whatnot. Yeah, and how they want to succeed from them.
Yeah, it was really interesting because like if it is King Arthur, which I'm pretty sure, I mean that imagery of the sword in the stone is very telling, but it's crazy because that's King Arthur's like middle-aged times, and all this is happening. Yeah. Even before that. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy, man. Humans have been. We're crafty, but it's pretty crazy for Britannia to. I mean, from their perspective, this is a pretty noble mission for them because they're doing it for the long game. Yeah. Like, he's like, all right, we'll help you out right now, but when you become king, which is like years from now, just don't fuck with us. Like,
let Wales be its own thing. Wales will not be part of England.
Leave us alone. Sorry, which I think you were true. Which is I mean that's a pretty long.
I mean that's a good deal.
It's a long game to play.
Yeah, man, it's a long game to play. Long deal. Yeah, like I said, I really enjoy them talking about their own histories. I think it's phenomenal because human history is so long and so vast, and we just sometimes don't understand. We just don't even get the grasp of it. You know what I mean? Like before this was the Romans. What was before the Romans? And what was before that? And it's all these histories. We know this because like people wrote this shit down. They passed it on, and like it's like foretelling from civilization to civilization. You know what I mean?
Even the imagery of Britannia showing up. On the those two dudes were standing on the ruins of Rome. Yeah, so it's crazy because we know King Arthur, we know the Viking story, but you never they feel like so far away from each other that you never connect them. But all history connects at some point, and we're kind of seeing that. It's pretty fucking cool.
I like it. I love it.
I like it a lot. Yeah. Marquis?
I have a question.
Yes.
Is Canute son of
Swain.
Fine hair?
No, Swain. King Swain.
Swain.
He's a Danish prince.
So I thought
Fine hair is the king of Norway.
Yes.
Yes.
So I thought that no matter what country, the culture of Vikings was kind of like not hereditary. Like power was not hereditary. You have to earn it through battle.
I think it might have been different for the ones that kind of
because he is such a sissy. I don't understand why people protect him and follow him. You know what I mean? Why is Bjorn so protective of this kid that's literally hiding behind his skirts?
I think they're more afraid of King Swain. I mean, he's a valuable asset. You can't just fuck around with a king's son like that. But I think the rules are different for the Vikings that kind of integrated into European culture. I feel like because they're taking on a totally new religion, totally new set of beliefs. Yeah. But no, I agree. I didn't expect Canute to be like that.
He's
I mean, he's a kid though. Let's keep it in perspective.
Thorfinn's a kid.
Different circumstances.
Different circumstances.
Very traumatized.
Different lineage too. Lineage does have a part to play.
I have a feeling. Sure. I don't know why, but I feel like they might try to replace Canute with Thorfinn in the prince role.
Oh, I could.
Because they look alike.
They do look
because
similar.
They're the same age.
Or maybe they'll strike Thorfinn and Canute will strike a friendship and Canute maybe will see the value in Thorfinn and be like I could lead through you maybe kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because if Canute does make it to the king, he will be a very different kind of king, and they were even talking about maybe that's what we need right now because we're all old. Because I don't know, I'm sure he has some good ideas. He's just not charismatic, or there's just nothing interesting about him.
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah, he doesn't have to be a warrior, but I just assume that at least he has smarts or
some ideas he doesn't even have.
Or has some kind of a charisma.
He reminds me of Simpinder. Mom.
He's a wet turd.
It's why I'm really disappointed with his. I mean, I know we're gonna get more into it, but so far, as of now, be calm, internet. You have foresight. Keep that in mind. As of now, I'm really more frustrated with his character more than anything. I just want him to I just want to hear more from him. Just talk.
And when he talks, he say some stupid shit. Look at the name fucking Scott.
He could have had something there, though. That could have been a messenger hawk or a spy hawk. That.
There's a spy hawk.
Yeah, man. unless they would use birds to like.
But how would a bird communicate to them? Did they spy for them? Like, how would the bird spy? For
I mean,
them?
they would definitely used it for messages, but maybe they sent a hawk flying, and it was trained to see people, and then it would fly back, and they could gauge the distance with how long it took for the hawk to fly back, and maybe they could make an educated guess like there's people here. But
so the hawk would fly back. Only if it sees people.
I
I not fly away because it doesn't see people.
I do not know. I just know that birds were used, but I don't know. I don't know.
It's how you teach birds to come back and like communicate.
I mean, birds are smart as shit, bro.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
We'll just call me like 3 times. I gotta answer.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah. Anybody have anything to say? I don't know if we covered everything. All right.
Okay, so when Darko was cut off by the water from following that army,
Yeah.
he said, we can't follow Thorfinn anymore. He didn't say Askeladd. He said Thorfinn. Like, in his mind,
Oh yeah,
he's following Thorfinn. Like, he's...
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah,
That was great.
good catch. Good catch. Yeah, that's true.
So he doesn't think that Askeladd's coming after him.
Like, he doesn't... I think it
more.
more speaks to the fact that he doesn't respect us.
Yeah,
like,
he
Askeladd
respects Thorfinn.
as like an equal. Like, he's following Thorfinn. Thorfinn is his equal.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. Good catch. I didn't catch
I
that.
like that.
Yeah.
All right.
That's all.
I think
That's all,
I think
folks.
that's all. It was just a little setup, but you know.
When's this big battle happening?
They keep teasing us with.
I know. I'm tired of this.
I mean,
goddamn
we've gotten some nice snippets, but not like a.
I think that it's coming.
Prolonged, yeah.
Also, the Ragnarok was a fight. Like, that was a whole battle thing.
It was.
I think
it,
more
was
apocalyptic something.
it was short, and it was a lot of like still frames. Like I feel like they're saving that budget for something juicy.
Also,
hold on,
maybe.
there's a budget for animation?
Oh,
I
yeah,
thought
bro.
you just draw that shit.
You people get
I
paid,
mean, that takes
bro.
time, bro.
It takes time, bro.
It takes
They gotta
time.
find the guys
People
that are
need to eat.
really good at drawing. It's not they got one guy drawing.
What would be faster, to have a still
Animators.
frame and just make some kind of movement behind it, or to fully animate like a character?
But I thought they have a whole bunch of like they have an artist team, right? Like a bunch of artists who draw and stuff.
But like first of all,
But
you
there's
guys.
so many passes involved with that. There's like the hand drawing face, then you refine it, then coloring, then effects. Like there's so many passes.
But that's a big budget. I feel that.
Pat, and also, animators are extremely underpaid.
Oh no! But I'm saying you don't have to go. You don't have to go and set. You don't have to hire actors.
But bro, you're
actors.
literally hand drawing everything, and it's not just you draw it and that's done. It's you draw it, then you pass it off to someone to refine it, then they pass it off to someone to refine it further, then they pass it off to someone to add the
Yeah.
effects, then they pass it off to someone to color it. Like there's a lot.
There's also a lot like that gets scrapped.
Yeah.
Like, what you see, imagine twice as much being actually worked on that it was crap.
You'll notice like the hypest episodes. You'll notice the animation is very
You should watch Attack on Titan.
Like okay, so a good example. Take the battle that we saw in Ragnarok. It was them coming together, but it was a lot of still images. Like a big battle was going on, but it was just a still image with like a sideways movement. And now think back to a few episodes before where Thorkel had his pinky cut off and he like raised his hand and you saw the blood gushing out and it was like very detailed and stuff. That's the difference. Like they're saving the budget for something juicy.
Yeah.
I just never. I thought they already have all this shit drawn and then they make the script after.
No.
So the script comes first and then they draw it.
Well, no. This is based on a manga. Manga is like
It's based on comic books.
Manga is like a comic.
So it should be more easier. You just copy and paste.
Bro, it's not a copy
have to animate it.
You have to animate it. You have to redraw that shit. It's not just
everybody on the internet is blowing their heads up right now.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to learn first off, so
Hey,
I don't know. I don't know.
It's totally fair, but it's not a copy paste thing. It's like
With technology nowadays, once you draw it once, you have to replicate the same thing again.
bro,
You know what I'm trying to say? Let me explain. I know it's not a copy and paste, right? But when you draw it out in one in full detail, you can save that and make that image multiple times,
Let me
right?
explain this to you mathematically. There's 24 frames in 1 second. You have to draw something 24 times just to get 1 second worth of footage. So if it's something as simple as just this, you have to draw this out in this motion.
So
you have to draw this out in 24 frames.
There are
And every single frame is like an individual drawing. So they're literally drawing this shit out frame by frame by frame.
But also,
24 frames equals 1 second of footage.
at the same time, there are a lot of shortcuts, especially in anime. Like sometimes you notice that there's like maybe 5 seconds of someone just like a mouth moving like this.
Yeah.
And they'll use it.
That-
against-
But that's the example. They're saving the budget for something
Yeah.
juicy later on.
Yeah.
There's
But
yeah.
there you go.
They don't use computer.
I understand saving budget for like live action, but I never really.
No, not live. Even live action, bro. Even live action movies, they have a lot of like before.
We learned something new.
Oh, I get live action. I just need to know about
No.
Show
There's a lot of drawing involved for live action
then-
movies too. Like there's
Show-
storyboarding. They draw it out before they.
And then also,
roll the
Pat, like
cameras.
think about it like this. Sometimes they get like certain artists that are better at drawing than other
Yeah.
artists. Like not every artist is the same. Some artists that they have, they're just really good artists.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah,
they'll
yeah.
just have those guys specially be there for certain episodes
Yeah.
because they
They're
can only
more
pay them
valuable.
that much. 'Cause they value
Remember
it so
Demon
much.
Slayer?
Don't-
Like one of the final battles when Nezuko and Nanjiro like combined their forces, and it looked so much different than like the rest of the series. Like
Yeah.
suddenly there was like more color and more
I
like
didn't see this
dynamic,
last
more
episode.
motion.
Well, keep it in
You
mind now.
didn't?
You'll
Really?
I had something that day.
Man.
Well,
Well,
keep it in mind because you'll notice now. Like I bet you within these next couple episodes, that you're gonna see the difference. But
Also-
we'll see.
Oh, yeah, now I'm gonna know.
there's like in I know you haven't seen Attack on Titan, but like they're like flying in a forest, like in trees, and they just like use this gear to like fly from like tree to tree.
It's like Spider-Man.
Yeah, and like it's sick. Like they do like saltos and like
Yeah.
rotate in like
So I
all
can't wait for it to come
directions and like yielding like all that. They have like these big blades.
react to it. The demons. Turn this off.
Anyway.
Well, hey, maybe you can
Damn.
educate all of us further because I only know so much about animation. But give us some learning. Give us some.
Yeah.
Give us some comments. So Pat, Pat is slowly catching the anime bug. He's got a lot to. He's got a lot to catch up on. But anyways, we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching Vinland Saga with the Normies. Check us out on Patreon for early access and uncut content. Special shout out to our super patrons Aaron, Eleanor, Explorin' Dylan, Joe, Light Yagami, Michael, Puffy, Ricky, Ruby, Nick, Bystander, Tristan, I Eat Pink Tacos, Keyboard Junkie, the NYR Fan, and ZJP. And we'll see you all next time.